everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. And yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce and blessings, new methods and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media, on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos and you'll get them notifications, it's gonna be some information that's gonna help you win. And in today's video, we will talk about these new bank methods, new scams, fraudulent activity that's going on. That's getting a lot of people the bag, even regular people. It's a lot of new people that's hopping into the scam and the fraud world that's getting the bag. And it's a lot of people that's hopping into this world that's losing out on the bag. And scams and fraud, it's everywhere. Wherever there's money being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And people are figuring out any and every way that they can to be able to commit some type of fraudulent activity to get some money, some type of scam to get some money. And uh, people, the way this world set up right now, it make you not even want to deal with people because you got people that be like, oh, you're a scammer, you this, and don't even know what a scammer is and don't know what this is, but then turn around every tax season, try to find somebody kid or get somebody who do taxes to help them get some more money. Well, little do you know, that's a scam. So basically, you're a scammer. So, well, actually, that's fraud. You're a fraudster. So that's two different things because scammers and fraudsters are two different things. Anybody just trying to get some extra money during tax time and getting finding people babies and fraudulent information, that's fraud. All right, so y'all, everybody in the same boat. Every if the opportunity presented itself, 99.99% of the people will take it, especially if it got to do with some money, and especially if it's laid out that you ain't gotta kill nobody, you ain't gotta steal from nobody, or you just gotta do this, and do this, and you get you some money. So I don't know why people be capping. It's just the way the world's set up right now. So people who scam, people who commit fraud, people who hack, people who sell drugs, people who sell their body, people who get jobs, people who do everything. So it is what it is. People find their own way to get their money. So stop hating on people on what they do. It don't matter what they do. They getting some money and they do what they gotta do. You never know. People, a lot of people stem from doing negative things and invest into themselves and turn their life around. So you can't knock nobody for what they doing, how they doing it to get to where they want to get. This is a crazy world that we live in. And you gotta worry about yourself. So back to it. So the way the government and the world is set up now, they're making it easier for people to be able to do things, get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. And the banks make money off people. So when we go um, open up bank accounts, we get debit cards, they charge us a fee for everything. Debit cards, holding our money in the bank, all that, right? So banks are the number one institution that deals with money, that will hold your money and lend out money. There is no other place that you can go that can give you $100,000, $250,000, $1 million, just based off information that you provide. So that's why a lot of people are starting to utilize banks, credit, business loans, personal loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Pre-built CPNs also, because everything comes with some type of money value. So these new methods and these new tactics that people are using is pre-built CPNs, but what they're doing is they're utilizing the online process. So like I said, as these banks, these companies, the government makes it easier for people to get bank accounts, loans, credit cards, lines of credit, do a lot of different things. They're making it easier for the scammers and the fraudsters as well. So we all know that you can open up bank accounts with online. We all know that you can apply for loans, credit cards online, mortgages online. You can apply for anything online. So knowledge is power because having the knowledge about a lot of different things will have you making the right decisions. So people understand those things right there that you can open up a bank account online, you can apply for credit cards and things online, or open up and start a business online. Everything is online. You don't got to go into a bank or none of that, right? So by people understanding that, now people are catching on saying, okay, if I don't have to go into the bank and do this, open up a bank account, do this and do that, I can just send and do this online, send them a picture of my ID and things like that, then I should be good because we all know places allow people to use paper IDs. So people are now utilizing stolen identities, getting them off the dark web or wherever source that they have to get these identities, these profiles or fools, people's full information, and they're opening up bank accounts. Now, people, like I said, the system is making it easier for people to do certain things. So the system is making it easier for people to check credit scores and get account all that. So if somebody got somebody's full information, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be able to check that person's credit score, credit profile, because the average American doesn't get their free annual report 1 time a year. So it's nothing for a scammer or fraudster to get this person's profile and pull their credit profile. Now they know where their credit stands. So there are people on the dark web that will basically go through so many different profiles and pick out the good ones, the ones with the good credit scores and things like that, because those are quote unquote fire. Those are fire profiles. So now that they got these fire profiles with good credit scores, they already know that more than likely they're going to get approved for certain credit cards and certain loans. So by them opening up a fraudulent bank account, and then there are places on the dark web and on the clear net that will basically create and fraudulent or will create an ID for you, meaning that you can put any that spoof. There's a lot of spoof sites out here that will create an ID for you utilizing whatever picture that you want because it's all template and it's all computer database. So you go on the site, you upload the picture that you want to upload, and they make the ID. It's just a template, ID template, ID template. People are taking pictures of those, sending those in, and basically opening up bank accounts. So now they got this bank account open with this fraudulent information. So now that this account is open, now they can apply for credit cards. And once they apply for credit cards, most likely Visa signature cards and things like ink cards and things like that, then they can get cash advances off those credit cards. And they get so many credit cards and apply for so many different credit cards at so many different banks that they basically get what they get and leave what they can't get. Then they start depositing checks into those accounts. And like this, like I said before, this world is getting so advanced and new techniques that there it's now to the point where on the dark web you can buy real checks, meaning that they're by these hackers being able to get into databases, they get into different companies' databases, stealing their payroll information and check information, all that, and basically creating real life checks, the exact same check as that company. Like you put that check that you got on the dark web next to this person who actually works at the business check, you would not know. And they're doing basically the main businesses, Walmart's, Targets, different places like that, the more common places. And they're setting them up so good that people be like, okay, I want 4 checks. And it might be 2 months worth of checks because they get paid weekly. It's going to be on time with the payroll from that Walmart. Everything's going to be in coherence with each other. So everything is on point. And people are starting to get over on these major businesses with these fake checks because now they starting to say like, okay, when it comes to these fake checks, stealing checks and washing them and doing all, it's a lot that goes through that process, and a lot of times people get caught with those washed checks. When you can go on the dark web and buy these checks that's the exact same check as that company with the real information, more than likely people are going to take that route, and that's what people have been doing because people are getting advanced when it comes to the scams and the fraud. The world is becoming more advanced, pushing out advanced technology that's making people be able to correct these things and get these things, making it more easier for people to get the right check paper, the right thing, the right tools to correct these crimes. So it's just people are actually doing their due diligence, doing their research, finding places because, like I said, dark web is not a place where you can just go and be like, I'm finna go to dark web. Okay, this is the website. No, the dark web is a place, just like the ClearNet. The ClearNet is a place with multiple websites. The dark web is a place with multiple hidden websites, and these hidden websites you cannot post on the ClearNet. So nobody, you never see anybody promoting any dark websites because you can't. They block that URL from being um, posted on the ClearNet. So it's hard for people to. That's why it's hard for people to really find websites on the dark web that's real because you can't post them, and then there's a lot of scam and fraud activity going on. It's a dangerous place. There's a lot of hackers on there. There's a lot going on. So when it comes to the dark web, it's just like no frivolous place that you just go on surfing and no, you gotta really know how to be on there and navigate properly and safe so you won't get compromised, you won't get hacked, you won't get scammed or nothing negative will happen to you because a lot of people that go on there just to be entertained, just to surf, see what's going on, watching videos and things like that. They never buy anything. They never go and get into anything deep or watch anything that they're not supposed to watch. It's just a lot of entertainment for a lot of people. Just seeing that type of stuff entertains people. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware out there because these things are happening in this real crazy world that we live in, and we can't. We're never going to be able to stop scams or fraud from happening, but we can keep ourselves protected and safe as much as possible. So, like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you get your Norton Life blocks to make sure it's monitoring your social media and financial accounts to make sure no suspicious activity is going on, and a reminder to the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is on there being sold. Make sure you guys are freezing your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. If they're frozen, nobody can get anything in your name. And make sure you get new debit card and credit cards. We use them all the time, and it's always a database compromise, leak, or a hack. And if we have new cards or new information, that old information no longer be valid and will be safe. All right. So make sure you guys are keeping yourself safe, staying cautious, and being more aware of what's going on out here in this real crazy world. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all book y'all see you on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats available each session. So don't miss out on that. Ask me and get help with anything that y'all want to get help with. Make sure y'all book y'all see you on the crypto tour, in-person limited gyms, $3,500, $500 deposit, the rest of the money meet in person. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, 30 days, $1,000. Get help with anything that you want to get help with. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App, Millionaire Network and World. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, TikTok, Snapchat. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. Make sure y'all getting in and y'all fitting with these loaded potatoes, all right? $100 and up. Y'all know what's going on. See the screenshots. When y'all ready, we're gonna go from there. All right, don't miss out on this opportunity. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Base.